Afternoon, all. Hope everyone is well.
Good afternoon.
Everyone, if you haven't checked out already, Action Pop Dad. What's the Action Podcast? Actually, no. Obviously, the link is at the bottom. The link is at the bottom of the screen, as you can see it, and that's also in the description if anyone wants to tag it up.
Okay, well, thanks for having me on, Terry. I'm just going to say, while you're playing, what I've decided to do is I've got one of these little handheld consoles. I'm actually going to be playing the game as well, if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely fine by me.
But let's not compare scores. We might embarrass each other. Well, you're embarrass me because I'm terrible.
I don't want to cry on camera.
You won't cry on camera, man. You'll be all right. But have you had a good week, man?
Yeah, it's not been too bad. Yes, job hunting for the week still, but got a couple of possibles coming up now, so hopefully something comes of it.
Spot on.
So we can hope, really. But yeah, all good.
Brilliant.
So before we start with this game, I'm probably going to be really painful at.
You'll be fine.
What was your first experience with it? Did you play the original, or was this your first entry into the franchise? Or
so, excuse me, my first entry into this was the year Sonic 2 came out on the Mega Drive. I was a very lucky boy. My mum and dad brought me a Mega Drive. It came with hello, Kim. It came with Sonic 2, which was the hot game of the moment. And it came with a compilation cartridge called, I think it was Mega Games 2, and it had Streets of Rage on it, Revenge of Shinobi, and Golden Axe.
Nice.
So I did complete the first Streets of Rage several times with my dad. I think my dad did most of the heavy lifting when we played because I was only young.
That was like, yeah, I can't do that bit.
Well, you know, he'd just have to like take on most of the bad guys, whereas I'd just sort of bumble through it. Much like when I completed the game through with Jackson, the second game. My son. And then this came out, well, I know this came out at the end of 92. And I can remember renting it from what was then Ritz Video, before it became Blockbuster.
Video, yes, we had a Ritz Video, and that got turned into a Blockbuster later on, yeah. We had a Ritz.
Yeah, back in the old days. And me and my dad, because I think we rented it for like 2 days, because you could either rent for an evening, 1, 2 or 3 days was what you could do.
That was cheap. That was cheaper the longer you did it, per day. But that was, they did a deal, didn't they? Yeah, I remember it. Yeah,
absolutely. And me and my dad, we got for it because to be honest with you, I've always thought Streets of Rage 2 is the easier game versus the original one. I think the first one's it's actually harder, especially like when you get to the end levels and you're fighting those two twins before you go into Mr. X. They're a real pain in the backside, and if you haven't got like Adam and Blaze and you're playing in a 2, or if you're playing in a 1, because they give you the 2 bosses regardless, nightmare. But anyway, I'm waffling a bit. So my dad had a friend who owned this game, and I borrowed it off of him so many times. So I never actually owned it, but it was one of those games, borrow it for a few weeks, and then I'd always ask to borrow this game. But it was hello,
Luke. Nice to see you.
I'm just gonna. Oh, sorry, I'll just turn the volume down on mine. My apologies.
That's right. Yeah. So, like I say, this is something you obviously did with your dad, which obviously does stand out as
100%. 100%.
You didn't play it on your own. You played it with your dad, which is obviously that childhood thing. Doing anything with your dad was always good. See, my dad was not someone that you could play a computer game with. He was not interested in that at all. So he wouldn't even let us have it on. I think I mentioned it in the previous stream. Wouldn't even let us have a computer or console on the main telly in the living room. We used to, when the first computer, we used to have it on a black and white portable in the bedroom.
Oh goodness. Well, I'm going to pause that a second, because me talking and trying to play, I've just realised I can't do that very well. So credit to you.
Multitasking.
I can't. I said I wouldn't play along, but I'm really struggling. I like focusing on fighting. I can't talk, so apologies.
Not an easy thing to do. Yeah, that's my excuse. No, I don't do very well later. Right, so just put that in there.
Oh man, I was terrible then. I was literally trying to talk, but I was very lucky in as much as the year I got my Mega Drive, my sister's got a new TV for their bedroom, like a 14-inch one. They had a real old one. And what my mum and dad said was, you can take the old one into your room to play your games console on. So I gained a TV, albeit old, and it didn't have a remote, but it didn't matter.
Mm.
and me and my dad used to play it a lot because the first games I think the first games console I remember in our house was a Commodore 64, and we never had any of the cartridges you put in the back. We always had the game. Do you remember the old loading screen? You put a tape in.
I got a Commodore 64. I got one of them. So obviously I used to play with that as well, obviously with the tape. But obviously I was lucky. I actually had the floppy disk, 5.5 floppy disk drive.
Oh, you were lucky.
And I had a action replay cartridge for the back. So I used to put that in the back. And then what you used to do is you used to load it up off the tape, which used to take an eternity. You used to go have your dinner and probably a shower and stuff and come back, and that might just be loaded by then. And then
Or it had crashed
do that.
and you had to start again.
Or that, yeah. And then you used to just press a button on the back of the action replay. That would then save the state of the game. And you could then save it in that state to the floppy drive. So then basically what you then could do is you could then put the floppy drive straight in, load it off the floppy drive, which took even then a few, not long at all, a few seconds. And that would actually then reload back to that state you've saved it as. So you didn't have to ever load it off tape again. So you never loaded it off tape. You only ever loaded it off tape once. So it was all pretty good, really. I was quite lucky, really. I bought it second hand, obviously the whole computer and the kit and everything with the drive with it. So obviously when I got it off my brother's friend, I bought it. He already had all that. So I didn't have to go buy it all separate, which might save me a load of grief. But
that's awesome.
What else we got in here? We got Den of Geek. Nice to see you.
Hello, sir.
There we go. So I was quite lucky in that way, really.
No, I mean I think I was very lucky in as much as I think. See, my dad was a driving instructor when I grew up, so of course he was self-employed, and he'd have points in the day where he'd have a couple of hours off in the day. Oh, and I know what he would tend to do is he'd play the game, and sometimes I'd come home from school and the game was paused. and he loved Streets of Rage and he loved Golden Axe, so I'd wait till he get back, because in those games, and then provided you ain't got to the end level, you could normally press start and join the game. Yeah. So I would jump in with him, because I'm sure my dad brought me a Mega Drive because
he wanted
a Mega Drive. Because before that I had, so let me think, games consoles in order that I can remember. So yes, Commodore 64. Then I had the Game Gear, which was like the handheld Master System. That ended up going back because I actually went through 3 of those. They used to have a problem that the buttons would get jammed on them. They weren't the best made things, and you always had to have them plugged in because they took 6 AA batteries and they would eat through those in next to no time. Yeah. But I did enjoy that. But then obviously that died, and the following year for Christmas I got the Mega Drive, which was again better because I had 4 sisters as well, and occasionally they'd come and play the game with me.
What, were they better than you, just to wind you up, that sort of thing?
No, absolutely not. I was far better than them. But and then I went. It went a bit backwards because my mum and dad bought me. You know Macro, the like cash and carry store.
Yeah.
So one year they had a load of Atari 7800s and games for really cheap. And for a birthday, my mum and dad bought me one of those because they had them like old surplus stock. And of course I didn't care. So, that was like stepping back, similar graphics to the NES. Maybe not quite as good as the NES, but 8-bit. Because I just love computer games. And basically they handed me this 7800. And I think they were paying like £1 a game. And I got like 20 games with it, which when you're a kid.
Oh, yeah. That's probably amazing. We'll give this to Nick. Let's keep him quiet for a little while. Yeah, it's 20 games. 100%. See you later. We don't want to see you for a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Because this console I got, I know we're playing Streets of Rage 2, but I remember if you turned it on with that cartridge on, it started up with asteroids built into it.
Okay.
And so I had so many games, and then I went to Macro again with some spending money, and of course the games are still like I honestly must have had about 50 games for that thing eventually. Yeah, and I probably played that as much as my Mega Drive, because although the Mega Drive was a lot flashier, newer graphics, it was selection, variety.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%, yeah. But like you say, the thing that made it easier as well, by the time the Mega Drive sort of point came around, was the rental games, wasn't it? Because you could go rent the games. You didn't have to then lay out for a game and then you had to play that. And then once you'd finished that, you then had to think, I've got to buy another game. That you could just go rent them for a couple of quid, couldn't you? Which was good. So you could just try one out. I don't like that. I won't bother buying it, or.
And of course, I was sort of hitting middle school by the time the Mega Drive 2 was in. So the nice thing was I had friends who had Mega Drives, and we would do game swaps, like, you know, over the weekends and stuff. So you'd borrow games off of each other. My dad had friends with Mega Drives. Because one year, my mum and dad also, I came home one day and they gave it to me. It was a couple of weeks before my birthday. But I think my dad was probably excited to play the games. They brought this pack. It was called a help pack. And basically what they'd done is they bundled together a load of like older titles. And it was 50 quid. And I think you got like 6 games in it. And it was like, they brought it from Virgin Megastore, I think. And it was the proceeds of it were going to charity. All new games, but old surplus games. And I remember that. I think that came with Sonic 1, Krusty's Super Playhouse, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Nice.
Trying to think how good my memory is. Oh, that's a terrible game, man. That is a terrible
game, but yeah.
Yeah, I was excited to get it. What else did it come with? Oh, it came with a WWF wrestling game back in the day when it was WWF and it wasn't about the pandas. What was the other game? It will come to me, but even though they were older games, it was fantastic. And then another time when I scored really well on games, my dad's friend who had his Mega Drive, I don't know if he upgraded to the Mega CD or whatever, but one day Dad came home with a box with about 20 Mega Drive games in it that he'd bought off this guy.
Well, you had the Mega CD, and then you had the 32X, didn't you? Which was meant to be the upgraded games again, but that got a bit silly at that time. Which obviously the reason a lot of those things finished was because they were basically too many things doing so many things, plugging together. Which one do you want? And all of a sudden, they then brought the Saturn out, and you're thinking, well,
of course. I mean, and that was around the time. I mean, not long after that, you had was it the Saturn that came out before the PlayStation? But it was around the 32-bit era. So bringing out that just seemed a bit.
That was like
crazy.
If you sort of like what obviously a lot of contention regarding that is obviously I think is because they brought out the 32X, which then was meant to be like another console on the top to boost your Mega Drive for slightly better games and graphics and whatever. But then you got the Mega CD, and the original one that was like you end up with a big tray thing which that sits on all top of each other like a big stack system, doesn't it? That's just.
I think they called it the Tower of Power, is what they called
something like that. Yeah. So, and then all of a sudden, 5 minutes afterwards, they just like say, "Oh, here's our 32-bit console," and you think, "Well, what have I just spent out on all this?" So I think that's why why the Saturn also failed, because obviously everyone has spent out on all these other add-ons before they then said, "Oh, we've now got a 32-bit console," and they're like, "Also, all this." I
believe the Saturn was also notoriously hard to program games for as well.
That wouldn't surprise me one bit. I mean, so I have got a Saturn, and that was mainly for Sega Rally and games like that, really, because I did enjoy all Sega Rally. But
I think Sega always did well, especially in the States, because I know if anyone Americans watching, of course, it was called the Mega Drive for us, but it was the Genesis in the States.
But obviously, I think the biggest thing with the Genesis in the States was the sports games, wasn't it? Because they're EA.
Absolutely, that was that. Because they had all the Madden games and all that.
With their EA tie-in, they had all the sports games, which obviously then battered everything because everyone wanted those games. And I don't know if I'd agree with this, Gaz. Definitely wouldn't. I don't know if I'd agree with that. I'm not in God mode with games with ghillie suits, let alone ones without them. Who else we got? Oh, we got Jeff popped in. Nice to see you, Jeff.
Hello, Jeff. What I will say to you though, if you want to make this easy on you when you play, and there will be no judgment from me, go into options, put your lives up to 5 and put it on easy mode, and you'll fly through this game in about 45-50 minutes. But if you really want to challenge yourself, go hard.
Is one for you?
Oh yeah, hello Luke. Altered Beast. I played Altered Beast was one of the games which I ended up with in that box of games from my dad's friend, and I was never overly into that. I found it a bit hard. I remember one of the like weird chicken walker type one of the little weird creatures in it. I always noticed that it had the same monster in it as what you would one of the monsters you'd ride in Golden Axe. So I don't know if they were a shared continuity or it was just the same developers.
Probably, yeah. If you can
But,
reuse something, you do, don't you? I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah,
Save you having to do it all again.
But probably one of the hardest games in childhood. Not hard. I mean, great game to play, but in that Mega Games selection I had, Revenge. I did not finish Revenge of Shinobi until about 5 years ago. When I bought
Revenge of Shinobi.
I bought an At Games Mega Drive, which people panned. They hated it because it's not like the official mini Mega Drive. People were saying, "Oh, a terrible sound and it was all right for what it was." Because I bought a memory card for mine and I had every game on it. But I finally sat down one evening, and I'm not gonna lie, you had a rewind function on the At Games thing, and just there was one jump in the game that always used to do me over, and I kept rewinding until I could make the jump. So I was like, right. At this point, we're 30 years in and I've not bloody finished this game. And so, yeah, I cheated. But it's no different to a save state, really, is it? Because I know some people who retro game now don't like save states. I love them because it means I can put the game down and come back to it.
Exactly.
And if it's cheating, who cares?
It's not, because you've still got the same amount of lives. That's a save state, but you don't then start again with new lives. Because I've used it a couple of times on some of the streams where you get to the end of the stream and you say, right, I'll save that to carry on from next time. But then when you go back, you've still only got one life left if that's all you had left last time. So you still then got to go through it all again. So you have to then keep going back to the save state and then try and get further. So that can't be
rewind function. The rewind function is cheeky, and that really is cheating. But just this one, I think it was about the 4th level in Shinobi, and it had these like floating logs, and you had to jump on them and do a double jump. It was a double jump you had to do. But I could never suss it out. And then now I've sussed it out, I've played it through again. It's quite easy to do.
Okay.
But it's just this one thing that held me up for absolute years. The jump on the... Oh, sorry, I'm just rereading the comments. Luke Reynolds has nailed it. The jump on the waterfall level, 100%. That blooming jump used to just wipe me out of that game.
I'm not familiar with this one. Is this a game or is this just like part of a game within the game?
Oh, sorry. In Revenge of Shinobi.
Bulls versus Blazers. What Luke's just mentioned there.
Do you know what? I'm not aware of that one myself. If I saw a picture,
is that a game, Luke, or is that just a game teams you played on Madden? You know, obviously. Right, let's have a look. Reynolds is obviously looked very similar. I could get to the last one, Ultimate Beast, but could beat the boss before dying. Nice. Jump on the waterfall level, as you mentioned.
Yeah, that was and his next comment.
You also use your jump magic. Oh, nice.
Yeah, which is something I also didn't figure out till I was up, because when you're a kid, you're just playing through. I mean, that on Revenge of Shinobi, if you went into the options and you set something on the sound check thing, it would give you like unlimited shurikens. I remember that. I sussed that out as a kid. So I was always cheating from day one.
Oh,
but
there you go. Luke's put obviously that's an NBA game on Mega Drive, Bulls versus Blazers.
But
yeah,
no,
I'm not familiar with that one. I think I played NBA Jam, or whatever it was called, on the Mega Drive. Was that what that NBA Jam then? Was it?
Possibly. The only sport I've ever been into my whole life and consistently is boxing. So I've never been a football kid, a baseball kid, or a basketball kid. I was never.
I played football. I used to watch basketball on the. I used to play basketball as well, but obviously I used to watch basketball when the Bulls and obviously Michael Jordan and all that, and used to save up for months to buy his boots and stuff. You know, about I think they were about £100 a pair at the time. I think, which is ridiculous, really, even then.
Oh God, yeah. Mind you. I looked to buy myself a new pair of Nike Air Max the other day. They've gone up a bit since I brought a pair 6 years ago. Wow.
Yeah, just a bit. Yeah, certainly have. But yes, there were some
trainers I wear.
There's certainly classic games on the Mega Drive for this. Right, here we go. Set your shurikens to wait 30 seconds. They would then turn into an infinity sign and boom, unlimited shurikens. Oh, hey,
that's
there
it.
you go.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. No, I figured that out as a kid. Me and Luke obviously have a very similar gaming experience of.
I remember doing the level select on the first Shinobi on Master System, where you used to have to do like a key combination with buttons, and all of a sudden that'd say which level do you want to go in, and you try and go straight to the end level and then just get like battered. But that was just something like, say, little hacks. You had little things like for that, didn't you? Like the little secret levels, or
definitely, it's like
unlimited bullets, or in this case, shurikens. But
there's mad things though. So if we're talking Sonic 2, I think I can still remember the level select on that. So you would go to options, you go to sound check, 19B, 65B, 09B, 17B, A start. Oh no, sorry, you press start, and then when you get to the menu, once Tails and Sonic popped up, you press A start, and then it would take you into the level select. And this is just ingrained in my brain from like being a kid.
You don't forget certain things like that, though, do you? Because if you played it a lot, you'd be doing it every time, wouldn't you? So, and this game that Luke mentioned here, I know that one, and I played that on a stream.
Shadow Dancer, I thought was quite hard when I played it a while ago.
That is quite difficult if you're. I mean, I'd never played it before. I mean, I think that might have been Jay Bartlett introduced me and said, I used to love Shadow Dance. It's my favourite game. And I thought, I'm not really familiar with it. So I never had it, obviously, as a kid. So I went and got it and then played it on stream. And that is quite difficult. But I like the bonus where you jump off and you're falling down and you're shooting the shurikens as they're jumping up at you, and like the little bonusy level things. But yeah, that was actually, I played that on stream. That was actually quite I need to revisit that at some point. But yeah, by the sounds of it, I think we've got an ideal future candidate for gaming memories with Luke then, if he's sort of remembering all this sort of stuff, really.
Oh, Luke, me and Luke have. Well, I was actually I had a couple of text messages back and forth with Luke this morning, and because I mentioned I was on here, and we had a brief chat about games, and we both love Streets of Rage 2, so it's
yeah. All good. Right, let's have a little go at this game, see if I suck at it.
You'll be, like I say, set yourself to easy and set your lives to max, mate. Don't torture yourself, because it's blooming difficult if you don't.
Right, let's have a look.
Rewarding if you don't, but difficult.
Level normal. Players 5.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. We'll try it.
Now, if this was me selecting now, every single time it's Axel. But I hate Skate. I didn't like him. I thought Max was too slow. Blaze was very good.
Oh, you go. There you
go. Don't use that too much, dude. That burns your energy up.
I'm just doing a little bit of breakdancing then by the looks of it. Nice jump. What's this one do? Okay.
If you double tap in the direction you're facing and then press your punch button, he should do the bare knuckle strike without burning through your special power. Because I think you're hitting A at the moment. That's why he's doing the special combination, which burns through your energy.
No, I was actually hitting B.
Oh, were you? Oh.
But I think if you do it to a certain point...
Yeah, your standard punch button, dude. Literally double tap your direction you're facing and press your standard punch button, and you should... There it is.
That one?
Yeah, that's a damn good shot, and it doesn't burn through your energy. And they'll scream bare knuckle, because the game in Japan's originally called bare knuckle.
Right, so that's it. So at least I know how to pick stuff up now. That's handy. Ooh, I got a knife now. There we go.
You have, and you can throw. What's the combination to throw them? I think it's forward and the button, but yeah, no, they're good. Now these guys are turds because I think they'll slide at you and take your legs out if you're not careful. When you grab onto the guys facing forward, you can jump yourself over so that you can like do a suplex on them.
What I thought of that. Have a poke to the eye socket. There you go.
I just love that they reuse the same sprites and so yeah, in easy mode you've already got another life for your score.
Oh, have we? Nice. Don't move away. I want the cake back. Oh, I got off the screen.
Oh, you missed it. Oh, it's too late. Too late.
I want a cake. Not that I was hungry or anything, but I just want a cake.
Also, the time moves a lot slower on on easy.
Yeah, well, I need all that.
Luke's just said in the comments, hold down punch, then press jump to throw stuff. That's the one.
Hold down punch, and then you'll hold stuff. What is that when you grab
hold down punch, then press jump, and he'll throw stuff. Now you're back to Donovan's coming, but in a minute you got this. That's the one.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, watch this geezer because he's loaded up with knives and he'll keep throwing them at you. And behind those signs, I think you got some food.
Oh, sneaky off the screen business, is it? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, man, you've got to go careful standing next to the edge of the screen. They're relentless.
Oh, he's got a bit of a blade action, hasn't he?
That's it. And if you smash that other sign, I think there's a turkey leg behind it for your energy, I think. Because in a minute, you'll walk through that door. There you go, there's a turkey there. That will refill your energy. But you're going to have to get it before you kill him, or I think he automatically walks through the door.
Right, he's gone. Right, there you go.
And you can smash up all the tables and chairs to get bits as well. Nice headbutt there, TJC.
Yeah, I've got a headache now thinking about it.
If Mr. Reynolds is still in the chat, because I'm not playing it, remind me how you do the back punch again, Luke? He'll know. He'll know. You can, like I said, if you hit that chair, I think there's money or food behind it. One or t'other. Have that, sunshine. Give that table a smack, you.
Ooh,
bit of money there.
Have some of that.
Yeah, man. Definitely got to smash these up because there you go, there's an apple. Because in easy mode, you'll gain lives really quick. She's got an electric whip. Watch out. She's a right pain in the backside. Luke says, same as throwing objects, hold down punch and then press jump for back fist. Thank you, Mr. Reynolds.
What a weird scream, but okay.
Yeah, they never changed the sound effects from the first game, really. The sprites are massively updated.
Yeah.
Right, you're in a boss level now. I think you got turkey or something in those bins if you need an energy boost in a minute.
I don't know, I just did that, but that looked quite cool.
Would you throw him?
No.
I tend to find to beat this guy, jumping up and kicking him seems to be quite effective. But you might want to get the food from they binge you because you're very close to getting knocked out.
I'm now going to get knocked out now, aren't I? There you go. All right, there we go. We've got plenty of lives. We're good.
Sorry, I'm like saying do this, do that, and getting so involved in the game.
No, that's the whole point of it. That's the whole point of it. Well, I got a turkey.
Like I say, jump and kick for this guy is just rinse and repeat.
Well, threw me then. You ain't allowed to do that.
I'm going to ask Luke again. What is it you pressed so that you land back on your feet when they throw you? There is a way. I can do it if I'm playing it, but I don't know. There's something you can do that when they throw you, you'll land back on your feet rather than like taking a hit to the ground.
Keep walking off the same level as you, doesn't he? That's the thing. And he sort of jump. He'll think, "Oh, I'm getting out of the way now. Cheers."
Yeah, I think you're going to have to walk up. That's jumping. Yeah, he's a. Right. You might have to just use a special attack on him when you get him cornered and just batter him a bit.
Oh, I was going to punch him in the face.
Luke says you need to do double kick too. Good move. Hold down for a few seconds and let it go.
What's that? The kick button?
Yeah, and then he says hold up and jump to land on your feet when thrown. That's it. Yeah. Problem is, if I was playing, I could work it out, but if I play, I can't focus and talk. You're gonna.
Oh, cash. Have some of that.
Yeah, have some of that. That'll build up your points for some lives.
I could do some of that. No, can I take that out of the game and have it for real, though?
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
It certainly would, yeah.
Sorry, we're just using Luke as a consultant on this for all the moves. These bikes will explode as well.
He threw a bike at me. That's a bit cheating.
You're gonna have to time your jump so you can kick them off the bikes. Okay.
What was that double kick one?
Oh, double kick. I'm just reading through. You need to do double kick 2. Good move. Hold down for a few seconds and then let go. Luke's put hold ouch down. I think he means punch. Hold punch down for a few seconds and let go. I think it might be a typo in that.
Oh, that is it.
See if
yeah. There you go. Double kick. Nice one, Luke.
Good job we got Luke here to help us because.
Yeah.
That'd be blooming autocorrect, that will be.
Yeah.
Autocorrect gets me in so much trouble with messages.
What I've noticed lately with YouTube, when I'm trying to comment on stuff, that'll just delete it, or that'll just put it in, you didn't even finish typing, that'll just all of a sudden send it.
Oh yeah, that happens to me loads, and sometimes I was on someone's stream and I was typing something and I accidentally sent it, but it had auto-corrected a word to one of the bad swear words, and I had to apologise. And the person was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine." But I was like, "Oh no, I can't believe it's just said that." That was it, because I retracted the comment, but I didn't know how many people saw it before I retracted it. You're going to have to do your jumping and kicking. Jump backwards at these guys and give them a kick you. Because they're going to muller you if you don't.
I'm just trying to get this biker off. It's the biker that keep getting in the way, trying to get taken out there.
Right, when he comes, jump and kick.
Yeah. That's all right, you've got to time it right, in you?
That's it.
I'm stuck on a barrel. What's that about?
What? I say, jump and kick's your friend here, you.
Yeah, that's right. So get this one out, all right. Now it's got the bike to take out, isn't it? Oh, I just missed it. It's all about the timing, isn't it, on these games?
100%.
Oh, I missed. Let me get that. There we go. There we go. Oh, I got the bike and all. Oh, not another one.
Yeah, watch out for they.
Got a stunt crew in. Oh, I just picked that up and all.
Right, I am going to have to stop playing my version because I just can't focus and do both things.
Cash, have some of that.
Yeah, and these guys in the background will come down and start fighting you in a bit, but you got to fight this geezer.
Okay.
Jump and kick him, you. There is a new, well, it's not new now, but it's come out in the last year or two, another Streets of Rage game I'm yet to play, but I think I can get it on Steam, so I might have to give that a go.
Oh, God, here we go. Like that, is it?
As I say, when you're hemmed in like that, sorry to keep repeating myself, but jumping and kicking outwards can really save your ass because it gets them all and it sort of clears you from the corner where they're all hammering you.
Yeah, Streets of Rage 4 is good on Xbox One apparently, so Luke says.
Yeah, it's on Steam as well, which I've got Steam, so I might have to give that a go. I wish there was a way that we could play as 2-player on this on the stream.
Well, I think if you can get it on Steam, is that cross-play?
Possibly for Streets of Rage 4. I don't know if you can do it for older. I can look into it.
Because Streets of Rage 4, we could do that as a bit of a laugh one night, as a continuation
I'd love to.
sort of thing. You know, we could just multiplayer.
Absolutely love to.
Play a classic like that, you know.
So I was never a big fan of Streets of Rage 3. I thought they just made it a bit too complicated.
They probably try to put too many bells and whistles on it, isn't it?
So
like
I think you could.
with a lot of games.
Yeah, and the characters were a bit odd. I mean, I always play Axel anyway.
Oh.
Or Blaze. If someone else wants to be Axel, I tend to play Blaze. Not as powerful, but she's really quick. Eat your turkey.
Can't beat a nice turkey dinner in the middle of an afternoon.
No. This guy is. You're going to have to time your jumps and kicks well, because this guy is an absolute pain in the backside. Because he'll pick you up and he'll drop you on your head.
This reminds me of one of the bosses in Shadow Dancer, actually.
Yeah, he's a real pain in the backside. Yeah.
Like that, you mean? Yeah, the big pile driver?
Yeah, so you got to time your jumps and kicks.
Oh. Well, that is it.
Yeah, he's a real So I'm trying, because it's only 2:00 in the afternoon. I'm trying to watch my language because I got some choice words normally when I'm fighting this guy.
You don't understand that. I mean, some of the rage quits that I've seen. Oh, it's hilarious. And someone can't.
That's
do
it.
something
You're getting your timed kicks now. Keep that going, you.
Oh, you got me. Right, that's right. Here we go. Oh, like that is it.
Luke's just put 3 is rubbish, Nick. Super janky gameplay and visually far worse than 2. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Done it for a cash in then, didn't they?
Yeah, I just didn't like 3 at all. Right, try and take him out before he knocks you out again.
Ooh. Lucky then. Oh, come on.
he's an
My foot was there first.
Oh, come on, man. You can do him before he does you. Just got to time this kick right. Ah!
So I've got to,
Hate this guy. Hate this guy.
Right, come down to my level. There we go.
He's such a frustrating boss.
It can be, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on. Get some distance with him so he come out. There we go.
You might just have to walk up in line with him in a bit.
Look, you can't have a break. Now, come on. That's cheating. There we come.
You might have to... Right, jump kick. Jump kick. Oh!
Put some distance in him and see when he come on the screen.
Luke says when you're on the ground level, do spinning fire fist, the special one. That will, yeah, he's right. That will
Oh, I'm nearly dead.
Right, man, you're gonna have to get him with the next. That's it. You did him.
Oh,
sorry, I'm getting far too into this.
Well, this is all it's about. See, this is obviously that's why I play it, and then you ain't gonna like end up throwing a controller out of a window. Are you seen some
other brands of cola are available?
You know, you seen some of them YouTube videos with the rage quits when they sort of throwing things through the telly and all that, you know.
Right, this round, if you really focus on picking up, smashing everything and picking up every bit of money, jewelry and food, you should be able to regain yourself a life or two by the end of the level. Because like so easy, it's really not hard to get enough points to get more lives.
Yeah.
Luke says, why is it I can watch this all day as well as play it? Sign of a great game. Oh, 100. This is a Mega Drive classic. I think you can smash that bare knuckle machine, which bare knuckle is what the game's called in. That's it. Get that money, you. Because in the original game, your special attack, it wasn't like a spinning punch or anything. It used to like, you have one per level. You could it would like summon a police car and they'd like fire a rocket or a load of bullets, and you used to always save it if you could, so that when you're on the boss, as soon as the bosses came in, you'd hit it straight away to like knock away their first bar of energy. Make sure you bash that other bare knuckle machine in.
What I thought of that. So how do you do that spinning thingy kick, whatever it is? Or is that this one I've got to do?
Yeah, that's that. But when you use that, if you hit someone with it, your energy will deplete. So I try and save that for like bosses and stuff.
Okay.
Because it does a lot of damage. But the double tap forward and punch where he does the bare knuckle is a really good one.
You cheeky star, ain't none of that.
You see, because where you use that there, sometimes you've got no choice, but it depletes your energy bar. Sorry, I'm not picking my nose. I've got real bad sinuses at the moment.
It's alright, it's no problem. I ain't got a glare mess up.
That's true. Right, jump and kick this one. There you go. Another jump and kick, you.
Oh, he's got long arms, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's why I say if you time him, if you time him just right and just keep jumping and kicking him, he'll never get close to you.
That's shabby, that was cheating.
Jump kick, there's the one. Another one in the Swede. See what? If you time it just right as you kick him, walk back, then jump and again, without going too far, and you can literally just keep turn now, jump and kick backwards again. That's it. You can time it so you just keep kicking him. Some people don't like that approach, but
as long as you win, that's all that matters, isn't it?
well, at the moment, I think you got this life and one more until you hit a continue. So I'm rooting for you, man. I want you to get through this game.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete it. How long do you reckon it'll take you to finish this?
Just under an hour normally, 45 to an hour.
Yeah, that's based on your standards. I ain't going to get anywhere near that.
Well, that's it. Now move up. That's the one. Now kick him in the Swede, mate. Oh, there's a one up there, you. Have a bit of that. Magic. Now, this guy's a pain. Yeah, he'll stab you with that thing, so you got to go careful with him.
I can pick it up. He walked off. Oh.
Sometimes that happens, man.
I want to pick up a flashy dagger or whatever it was.
It's like a shuriken. Right, try and reserve. Try not to use your special at the moment. Just keep your basics because you want to get your energy built up. Because the next bit you're coming into is going to be quite hard. Jump and kick. Now jump and kick again. Don't give him a chance to get up.
Holy.
Like I say, mate, jump and kick him. Just keep jumping and kicking him, mate. Jump kick. Jump kick. That's it. Now, if you pick the knives up, you can throw them at him as well.
Oh, yeah. How'd you do the throw again?
I think it's forward and kick or forward and punch when you got hold of him. Sorry, Luke will be like, no, it's that. Right. That's it. Do him in.
Oh, them knives on the floor. Leave your mess up, look. Come on.
Right, now punch that egg thing. I think. Are these the explodey ones? If you go upwards and punch. If you move upwards, give them a. Oh, sorry. Yeah, when you hit them, you got to move back and let them explode. Move. Ooh, there's a samurai sword there. Yeah, it's good. That does a bit of damage, that.
Ooh, I think it do. Probably would hurt in real life, let's be honest.
That's it. Once you smack those things, you've really got to get clear of them. I would take the opportunity on this level as much as you can to let them all come to you and swipe them out like that. Yeah, you just got another life on points there, see? Because the boss in this level is sort of a spring, I think is sort of a springy, bouncy head. Ooh. Oh yeah, they're turds for that.
Oh, I was getting my dinner. Let me eat my dinner. Come on.
Now watch out, this head's going to start springing at you in a minute. Now jump and kick it or smack it with the sword and it'll bounce away. Ooh. Yeah, when you smack it, you've got to move out of the way of it.
What I thought of that.
Oh, it's not a boss, it's just a bit... But it's a pain in the backside, that. That's it. That's it. Right.
What's this, blanket?
It looked very much so. Right, now you're going to have to give him a kick in quickly and get that turkey.
Right.
Sorry, I was far too into this.
Whole point of the series, is it? to get you into the game again. You know, like I say. I mean, I did one with Ken from Toy Connections.
Right, jump and kick him.
He then jumped out of he got his Xbox out of storage and he started playing it with his boy.
That's it. Keep jumping and kicking this turd because he's a pain.
Ooh. Well, me dead now. Can't even kick him when he's doing that.
When he spins it, you use your special. You might have to just to bash him up a bit. That's it.
Just timing it right, isn't it?
Yeah. That is literally the thing of this
got
game.
to use all my lives now, isn't it? Don't worry about what my name is. Oh, I better put it in, just be nice. Right. Which button is it? That one. There you go.
Get back in the game, you. Give him a paste him.
Right, I've done that. Now you got me over a continue. There
Continue, yep. Have you got a second player controller?
Yes, I have. You get two with the Mega Drive Mini.
Right. Well, if you plug it in, it might not because you start without. But if you get towards the end of your continues, you can do the old cheat where you press to come in the game before you run out and start on player 2. Yeah.
And then you can rejoin as player 1.
I don't know if you can rejoin as player 1, but you should be able to get yourself a bit more mileage on it.
Oh, I tell you, he's got
jump and kick you. Mr. Reynolds, if you're still in the chat, what's your advice on battering this guy easy? That's it.
Oh, he backhanded me.
Yeah. Jump kick.
It's like being told off by my mum, that is. Let's see what's going to happen here. Oh, I timed the kick just too early. Oh, like that is it. He's doing a Vega on me. How he dodged that, that's unbelievable.
That's it, give him some of that. You might just have to burn through your energy giving him some specials.
Yeah. As soon as he gets there, he just moves off into the double level, doesn't he? So then it doesn't hit him unless he's on the same level as you. Oh, I hate it when I do that. I'm getting battered.
Come on, get... Oh, I hate this. Oh, don't swear, Nick. It's family friendly at this time of day. Luke says this guy's all about bare knuckle time. When he slides at you or spins, if you time it just right, it goes through every time. So the double forward punch, bare knuckle.
How do you do that again? Is that double forward?
Double forward, the direction you're facing, and the punch. The standard punch button. That's it. That's the one. Just keep smacking crap out of him with that.
All right.
Might be time soon to plug your second controller in you.
Yeah.
Will we come back in as Blaze?
Oh, paused it. Hey, have none of that.
Yeah, like Luke says, standard punch, not special button punch. So the double forward and standard punch, because this does the same damage as a special, but doesn't deplete your life. So bare knuckle.
Well, I'm finally glad I got through that. I can sleep well tonight now.
Well, you're gonna have to fight him again at some point, I think. So.
Oh, really? Some people just don't die.
No, they don't.
It's like Palpatine all over again.
And just like Palpatine, no one wanted to see him again.
Well, you wouldn't mind him coming back, but that's just don't kill off the original guys. The ones who defeated him the first time.
Well, yeah, there is that.
Ray would have been alright if she'd have just been like Padawan or something of Luke's, you know.
I just think the biggest missed opportunity in that film is Finn, if I'm honest. I think they squandered Finn's potential. They made Rey too strong and they just missed out on Finn. And then of course they went on like let's just kill all the original guys. I appreciate there was nothing you could do with Carrie Fisher, I get that. That's just unfortunate and sad for her passing, but for the others. Then I think they said Harrison Ford didn't want to come back, but then he appeared in the third film and sort of spoke to him as a ghost. So go figure.
How much did they have to pay for him to do that?
Who knows, man?
Because you know what he's like. He's quite set about what he does, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Well, I believe he wanted Han Solo to be killed off for Return of the Jedi, I believe.
Oh, thanks, Luke. Cheers for that.
Yeah, that's right in the lips. Oh, Luke. This is what I say. If you can get that second controller plugged in, ready to like jam in, you might need it.
I need about 7 controllers, I think, by the sound of this.
At least you got another life back. So Gaz says Ford wanted Solo to die in Empire when he got frozen. That makes sense. Not survive the carbonite freezing, I guess.
They obviously can't convince him with a big paycheck, don't they?
I believe what I've heard is that Lucas didn't want to do it because he didn't think the toy cells would be as good if they killed him off. But then, I don't know if that's true, but then, you know, they killed off Jabba the Hutt and made a toy. I look at all the toys they killed off and characters they killed off and made toys of. So
yeah, see, it was a completionist thing though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, get the last 17. Oh, I got to have every single one then.
I must get back into picking up my vintage Star Wars toys because I got quite far. I think I'm nearly 60 odd in, and I've got probably 6 of the last 17 now. But blooming doing a podcast, eating all my money buying equipment.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yep. But worth it though.
Mine didn't cost me anything now because I've got all the games, haven't I? So I'm quite lucky that way. Well, all my consoles and stuff.
I mean, I think I've got pretty much all the equipment. There's always more equipment you can want, but I've got a really nice setup now, so it's sort of done now.
Mine does me for what I need.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it. You have to know. I mean, I think I'd like to get a new. When I do the podcast, generally, I use one of my old phones as a webcam because it's 4K anyway. Okay. Yeah. Although the StreamYard I pay for will only go up to 720 anyway, so it's redundant. But it's a real good camera.
Mine is as well. That's only they brought a new tier out, didn't they? With the middle tier. Mm-hmm. On StreamYard, and if you look, there used to be 1 or 2. There used to be 2, didn't they? But they brought out in their middle one now, which is like basic or something they call it.
Oh right.
So I got that on a special deal. That was like a lot less money. But for what you get for the full pack now, I just think, what's the point of having the full pack? Oh, he belly flopped me. Big Ben, has he come back? Oh, he goes.
Yeah, keep kicking him. Or doing the bare knuckle, like Luke said before, that will catch him each time.
Jump too high now.
Yeah. Do your double tap and your standard punch, mate. Give him a bare knuckle. Yeah, just then, that bare knuckle would have caught him just sweet.
Oh, like that, is it?
That's the one. If you in the next round, if you can try and use your bare knuckle a bit, because you're gonna here, I think you're gonna need it because they're all gonna drop in on you, mate.
Nice.
Get your bare knuckle game on, Tez. That's it. Keep using that on them. That and jumping kicks, mate, and you should navigate this a bit sweet. Luke's probably sat there going, no, that's not the best way to do this.
Luke's probably sitting there like thumping the sofa as well, thinking, oh, damn, hang on. Oh, hang on, I'm not playing this.
That's it. Get used to that punch because that's going to get you through. Because that bare knuckle should take out most of the smaller standard guys in one, I think. That's it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, like that, is it?
Yeah. Smack him in the face, mate. He's doing my nut now. Go on. Give him some, you.
Ain't close enough, then.
Luke said, lol, not at all, guys, although there is a general strategy to beat most bad guys, but it's hard to explain. It is. And it's weird because I sort of know how I take these guys on, but I can't really explain to you without the controller in my... Right, you're going to need that energy in those boxes. You're fighting a big wrestler guy now, and he is going to hit you hard in a sec. Right, bare knuckle the crap out of this guy. Flying kicks and bare knuckles, mate. Because he will smash you to bits otherwise. That's it, keep bare knuckling them. That's it. You got it, Tez.
Oh, he got one in.
Right, now get back because they'll charge in a second. Right, jumping kick or bare knuckle, one or other.
You got me on.
That's it, one more of those and you've done him. Ooh. See, nice and easy.
Yeah, Luke's put it straight in there. That just let him run in and bare knuckle.
Yeah.
Luke, see, you should be like an oracle of these things. You should do like one of the Nintendo game and sort of things. How do I beat this game? Ring Luke up, he'll help you.
It's almost a shame we haven't got Luke on here with us, isn't it? He could be like...
He needs to come on, doesn't he? As simple as that.
He does, mate, he does. He likes his vintage gaming.
So
right, try not to burn your energy with those specials.
When he was walking around his old flat or whatever he lived in, remember the one at the shop?
Yeah.
When he did that video and he had a mask system in there, he said about it then. I was sitting there thinking, well, he's ideal to come on here then.
Right. Get your jumping kicks and bare knuckles on, mate. You don't want to burn your energy on this level with your specials. That's it. Keep them going. You're going to have more of the bosses you fought at the end of stages coming through now, mate.
Yeah.
That's it.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say he spits fire this round.
Okay.
That's it. And again. Keep moving, and again. And again. Get forward, give him another.
Oh, you cheeky sod.
Right, get him done, mate. Get him done. Right, get up and get that apple. Sorry, I'm being well bossy, aren't I? I do apologise.
It's all right. Yeah, this is your game. That's what the whole point of it is.
Right, see what's in their
I don't think I've
boxes.
played this one much.
Right, get your bare knuckle on again,
Whether it
mate.
was
Clear
because
through
I
these
didn't
little
have that.
guys easy. Also, try and make sure you pick up every thing now, because you're going to need the lives. I think there might be a one-up in this stage as well.
Oh, you cheeky so-and-so.
Jumping kick.
Oh, I got me too close.
Yeah, I think you might want to... Do you remember last time you were just jumping at him and kicking him?
Oh, he got me. Hang on. It's only this one, really, because he still plays it to death, Luke does. There you go.
Yeah, I must admit, I like playing this one with Jax. Because on easy, I can sort of handle most of it, and Jax is just there for a bit of support for the smaller guys. Right, don't walk off the screen, because you've got power-ups and energy in those. But no, try and get that box before you go off. You're going to want the energy.
Hang on. Can't get it. Ain't letting me out of the corner. I'm in the corner. Right, here we go.
What's your name? Michael Stipe?
Okay, like that, is it?
So the only other thing you really got to be aware of is not to walk away from boxes and things, so they get locked off the screen.
Ooh.
Jumping, kicking. Up and jump. You should.
I don't care what the name is. Oh, game over. Whatever that continues.
Yeah, you have,
didn't-
mate. Yeah, unfortunately.
I didn't use it, did I?
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
154,000. I'm taking that.
Not bad, you. Not bad.
You do realise I'm going to have to play this game at death now. This game in memories is costing me a fortune in time. I mean, I got. What was it? I played Gaz on his one. He had that Mass Effect, which I'm now playing on Mondays. So I got to finish it now.
I mean,
I thought I got to finish it.
You can break your rule. You can break the rules and go back to the first game if you want, mate. I'm not fussed. You play whatever you want. I'm
all good. This is good. I'm gonna have to I'm not gonna be beaten on this now. I'm gonna be be playing this to death now after this. So, but yeah, that's been fun though, isn't it? Like I say, the main thing for me, which is obviously what the whole point of this show is this is something you used to do with your dad. So
yeah, definitely.
That obviously links to that, and obviously that's what like Zazel on his episode, he said he used to go to the bar with his brother. His mum and dad would obviously go get a drink. They'd give him some money. They'd go to the machine. They'd be playing their game, like Double Dragon. Similar sort of idea as this.
Well, if we go back 30 years, there's every chance that on a Saturday 30 years ago, I was playing Streets of Rage, Golden Axe, or whatever with my old man, in his time. Because my old man used to work like 7 days a week, but he'd have, being a driving instructor, he'd have a couple of breaks through the day. We'd have a couple of hours off where he'd come back for a bit.
I'll show you what then. Has Luke got an Xbox? Have you got an Xbox, Luke?
I think he has got an Xbox because he said he played Streets of Rage 4 on it.
Because what we might do then, obviously, if we want to do like because this is obviously such a game that you both play, we could do a special game in memories with both of you on, and we could have a multiplayer on Streets of Rage 4 if that's multiplayer. I don't know if it is.
I believe it's multiplayer. I don't know if it's any more. I don't know if you can have more than 2 playing. I don't know, but I could probably get the Xbox Pass on my laptop and get into it if you help me through it, so I don't lose my temper again with it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I mean, sort of something though. I mean, I don't know if yeah, he's got an Xbox One. How many players can you have, Luke? Is it just 2? Because I mean, I wouldn't mind if you two played it, because this is more about your memories of playing in this game. So if you two played it, we can just talk as we're doing it. I mean, that's quite happily fine with that.
If not, I think you might be able to co-play on Steam. I'd have to look into it because all this like gaming online stuff's very new to me. I'm a bit old-fashioned. I've not really done this stuff.
The whole thing is with the streaming with OBS is you have to get round what people like Sony and PlayStation have put in front of you, because they've done it so that you can stream directly from the console. But if you're trying to do it as a channel, I have done it on the console direct on the PS5, and I actually got the camera in front of me, but I had to then have a laptop next to me to do the chat. So it ain't ideal. So you want to do it in one place. So it all goes through the computer, then you're all in front of it, you can do your chat and all that. But obviously, they make it so you can stream from a console direct. And I think
I'm sure there's a way we can do it, but as to how, I don't know.
I have no idea how to play online. Well,
he's a bit like me, you see. It's we're a bit old school, but you know what you're doing, TJC. So you can be like the person who instructs, I guess.
Yeah, we could get something set up, I think. I mean, there was this. That's not official yet, but obviously after Scuba's stream, he was playing Gallagher. I said I'll bring because my boy will have his Switch when he comes up, so he'll be playing on the way down. So obviously you can play the Nintendo classics on the Switch. So I said maybe we need to have a Gallagher competition, see who get the highest score. That'll be between like Scuba and Dave, BTR Dave. But yeah, it'll be a bit of a laugh. I mean, there's got to be quite a few of us in April, isn't there? Obviously at Toy Fair, so should be good fun.
Oh yeah, I mean, even if not, I mean, if you want to see who can get the highest score, I can always drag this along with us, and everyone can have a go.
Yeah, just have a go, and then just log it and have a bit of a laugh with it, and it's all good fun. Yeah, should be good.
I think there is a way of getting this one to Screencatcher. This is quite a smart little device.
Are you got a video out cable on it or something?
Something like that. I mean, this is an Ambinic thing. This can emulate up. It can comfortably emulate up to sort of Dreamcast.
Well, yeah, I'll fix my Dreamcast. Did you catch the Sonic one the other night? Sonic Adventure?
I did catch a bit of it, mate. Yeah, I saw you sliding around as Sonic.
Yeah, that was a classic game. I didn't mind playing. I've got to finish that now as well, which is good because that's getting me. I'm not just doing it on the stream. I'm actually now finishing the games, maybe going back to them, revisiting them, and it's all good.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I appreciate you coming on, Nick. It's been a laugh.
Thanks for having me.
I haven't got stressed, and I ain't throwing a controller out the window, so it's all good.
Well, that's the result, that.
It is, yeah, it's quite good. Yeah, no rage, stress. It's all good.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I've enjoyed it.
I've got another one tonight. If you want to tune in, obviously I've got Jay Bartlett on playing PlayStation Classic Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil. I'm
out for a meal with friends tonight, but if I can sneak on the phone while I'm out and say hello, I will. If not, I'll get you on catch up, mate.
Yeah, no problem. I'll be on there, yeah. So that should be fun and all. And I'm been fun, and I ain't gonna stop playing this one now. I'm gonna have to be like Luke and play it to death.
I tell you what, mate, you'd be surprised. It won't take you long. It's starting off on easy, and then before you know it, you'll be into normal, and you'll be because there's quite a few more characters. They move a lot faster in normal setting.
Yeah, all good. Yeah, so
Definitely good fun.
I have to play that now until I finish it.
But once you suss your controls out and how to time the kicks and the bare knuckles and stuff, it gets a lot easier. But it's just sort of your first time playing this. You did well to get where you got, mate. To be honest.
Yeah, it was on easy though.
Yeah, but everyone's got to start somewhere. Everyone's got to start somewhere, mate.
Yeah. What I might be doing next week is there's a new game I've just got, which looks like that might be quite fun to stream, and that's I don't know if you've seen it as Pacific Drive.
All right, is that a modern game?
Yeah, it's only just come out. Gaz, who's in the chat, put me onto it and said that's like a survival thing. So you have to scavenge for stuff, fix up your car, and obviously make it more armored and stuff so that you can, like a post-apocalyptic thing. So I thought I'll give that a go next week. So I might do that on Monday and then move the Mass Effect stream to later in the week. So we'll see how we go with that. Give that a try. Because you've got to try certain games. You've got to try certain games out on the stream, see if it works out right. Because I tried streaming Elden Ring. Have you seen that?
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen that one yet. Sorry,
that's not something you can stream. That's a bit. That's got an adventure thing. So you got a lot of traveling to do in between. You get fights, but then you might have a time without one. So sometimes I think them sort of games they don't translate to streaming it. Sometimes depends you what to watch, I guess. But yeah, I appreciate that, Gaz. Nice for you to come in. Same for you, Luke. I wouldn't have got as far as I did without your help there for the controls.
Yeah, that boy knows this game inside out. Like I say, I ain't bad at it, but I suspect Luke is. Is a good couple of levels above myself.
Yeah, I should imagine so. But like I say, if we can sort something out with that game, Streets of Rage 4, that'd be ideal. I mean, we just put that on there, and if we're all in it, we can just take turns, and like when one player dies, one other one joins, or whatever, we can do something.
Yeah, man. You know me,
just to chill out, sort of thing, have a bit of a laugh, chat, and it's always good.
Well, if you think I get excited and bossy when I'm watching you play it, you wait until I'm playing it. Maybe put it on a bit later because there'll be some colourful language, I can assure you, or get a bleep button.
Yeah, maybe we need a bleep. Yeah, that's it. Nick's talking, hang on. But yeah, we'll sort something out. I appreciate you coming in, Luke, Gaz. And we'll call that it for today, and we'll see you on the next one. Because I know you got
brilliant. Thanks so much for having me. I've really enjoyed this. And thanks everyone who popped along in the chat. Great to see you about.
Yeah, thanks for everyone tuning in. And another episode tonight, 8 p.m. UK time. So if you go about, check in. Look forward to seeing you.
Brilliant.